Hello everyone, we are from Group 7. Now we will present our discussion. But before it, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Manurung and my friend.
Agnes gaudensia bulu.
Okay, let's start our presentation. The first explanation is a sister.
Background from the topic is the Indonesian education system witnessed a significant transformation inception of curriculum 2013, a groundbreaking initiative marked by the enactment of Undang-Undang Nomor 20 Tahun 2003. This curriculum brought about not only a redefinition of educational objective, but also introduced a robust assessment framework aimed at fostering holistic student development. Education within this framework is characterized as a purposeful and planned endeavor to create an optimal learning environment where students actively cultivate their potential across diverse dimensions, encompassing spiritual and religious strength, self-discipline, personality, intelligence, noble character, and essential skills. In essence, the comprehensive overview of education and assessment in curriculum 2013 reflects a paradigm shift in Indonesian education. The multifaceted approach to education, diverse assessment types, and adherence to fundamental principles contribute to a holistic evaluation system. The curriculum assessment system, with its various assessment tools and techniques, strive to capture the intricacies of student development, providing valuable insight for educators, administrators, and policymakers. This holistic and well-structured assessment framework aims not only to measure academic achievements, but also to foster the holistic development of individuals equipped with essential skills and strong moral character. Table of contents. The first definition of educational and assessment in curriculum 2013. Two, standard of assessment in curriculum 2013. Three, types of assessment in curriculum 2013. Four, national and school examination. Five, curriculum assessment system. Six, principles in assessment. Seven, approach in assessment. 8. Scope of assessment. 9. Techniques and instruments in assessing attitude. The first definition of educational and assessment in curriculum 2013. According to Undang-Undang Nomor 20 Tahun 2003, education is a conscious and planned effort to create a learning environment and learning process in which students actively develop their potential for spiritual and religious strength, self-control, personality, intelligence, noble character, and necessary skills. The purpose of education involves various aspects, including spiritual and religious development, self-discipline, personality building, intelligence assessment, cultivation of noble character, and the acquisition of essential skills. In the context of education, assessment is defined as the process of collecting and interpreting data to measure the extent to which students achieve the specific competencies. Assessment involves a variety of methods and techniques such as exams, assignments, projects, and observations to illustrate the progress of students' learning. The primary goal of assessment is to provide constructive feedback to students and assist in decision making for instructional planning. Educationally, assessments serve the purpose of monitoring students' learning progress, diagnosing learning difficulties, evaluating learning outcomes, improving the learning process, and ensuring the quality of education. In the framework of Curriculum 2013, the standards of assessment constitute a set of criteria and guidelines used to evaluate students' progress in achieving competencies. The second standard of assessment in Curriculum 2013. Several several points of more detailed explanation regarding assessment standards in the 2013 curriculum context. The first, comprehensive evaluation criteria. Assessment standards include comprehensive evaluation criteria for assessing student achievement. This includes not only understanding concept and knowledge, but also students' ability to apply that knowledge in practical context. The second, evaluation mechanisms and procedures. Assessment standards provide guidance on evaluation mechanisms and procedures used to measure student progress. This can involve various forms of evaluation, such as written exams, projects, presentations, and practical skills assessment. The third, relationship with competence. Assessment, assessment standards are closely related to the competencies set out in the 2013 curriculum. In this context, assessment not only measure academic knowledge, but also students' ability to develop skills and attitudes that suit the needs of society and the world of work. The fourth, integration of knowledge, skills, and attitude aspects. One of the unique things about the 2013 curriculum is the integration between aspects of knowledge, skills, and attitudes. Assessment standards are designed to reflect this balance, ensuring that assessment focus not only on the acquisition of knowledge, but also on the development of skills and positive attitudes. The fifth, measurability and learning support. Assessment standards not only serve as a tool to evaluate student progress, but also as a tool that can be measured. In this context, assessment standards provide a basis for developing assessment instruments that can provide useful information to support further learning. The sixth, support for curriculum and learning development. Information resulting from the application of assessment standards can provide valuable input for curriculum development and improvement of the learning process. This creates a feedback cycle that can help improve educational programs. The seven, justice and equality. Assessment standards are designed to ensure fairness and equity in the assessment of students. This includes attention to different forms of intelligence, learning styles, and student backgrounds to ensure that assessments truly reflect the individual's overall achievement. The third, Types of assessment in curriculum 2013. The following are the types of assessments and their potential application. The first, authentic assessment. This involves applying accurate English skills in real-world scenarios. The first, focus. Applying knowledge and skills to real-world situations or problems. The second, benefits. Promotes deeper understanding, foster critical thinking and problem solving, increase engagement, provides evidence of real-world competencies. The third, challenges, may take a long time to design and implement, requires clear evaluation criteria, and may be subjective in some cases. The fourth, examples, presenting a research project, writing a formal letter, or participating in a debate. Number two, peer assessment. Focus, students evaluate each other's work based on predetermined criteria. The second, benefits, develop critical thinking and communication skills, encourage reflection and self-awareness, encourage collaboration and peer support. The third, challenges, requires clear guidelines and training, ensuring fairness and objectivity, addressing potential bias or competitiveness. The fourth, examples, reviewing presentations, providing feedback and written work, evaluating group projects. 3. Portfolio assessment. Focus, collecting and analyzing student work over time to demonstrate learning progress and accomplishments. The second, benefits, provides a comprehensive view of learning beyond test scores, enables differentiated learning and showcases diverse skills, encourages self-reflection and documentation of the learning journey. The third, challenges, can be overwhelming for students to manage, requires careful selection and organization of evidence, may be difficult to grade fairly with large class size. The fourth, examples, collection of examples of writing, artwork, project reports, videos, presentations, and reflections. 4. Exams. Focus, formal assessment measure knowledge and understanding of the content covered. The types of exams. The first, daily or weekly, regular assessment of smaller learning units. The second, midterm or final. Assessment cover most of the curriculum. The third, competency level. Assessment is focused on mastery of specific skills. The fourth, national. Standardized assessments that measure achievement against national standards. The fifth, school. Assessment includes competencies not covered in the national exam. The third, benefits, provides measurable data on student achievement, allows comparison and ranking, can be used for formative and summative purposes. Challenges, can cause stress for students, may prioritize memorization rather than deeper understanding, limited scope to assess all aspects of learning. The fourth, national and school examination. Assessment at the end of the semester or ujian akhir semester or UAS. This is traditional end of semester exam commonly found in various educational systems. It focuses on assessing knowledge and understanding of content covered during the semester. There are several types of UAS. The first, ujian tingkat kompetensi or assessment of competencies level. Ujian tingkat kompetensis Ujian tingkat kompetensi or UTK. This assessment specifically evaluates students' competencies level in specific skill areas, often aligns with specific learning objective. The second, ujian mutu tingkat kompetensi or quality assessment of competence level. Ujian mutu tingkat kompetensi. This seems like a more advanced or in-depth version of the UTK, focusing on the, the quality of students' competence mastery beyond just basic understanding. The fourth, national examination or measurement for national education standards. National examination. This exam serves as a standardized measure of achievement against national education standards. It typically focuses on core subjects like Indonesian, mathematics, and science. The fifth, ujian sekolah or madrasah, school level assessment for competence not covered in the national examination. Ujian sekolah or madrasah. This school level assessment covers competencies not addressed in the national exam, allowing schools to tailor assessment to their specific curriculum and focus areas. The fifth, curriculum assessment system. This assessment includes various types of assessments, each designed to evaluate various aspects of learning and skill development. The first, authentic assessment. This approach immerses students in real-world scenarios, requiring them to apply their knowledge and skills to practical tasks and projects. Instead of merely memorizing facts, they demonstrate their ability to analyze problems, create solutions, and communicate effectively. Examples include conducting scientific experiments, writing persuasive essays, or designing community outreach campaigns. The second, peer assessment. This method encourages student collaboration and critical thinking by inviting them to evaluate each other's work based on clear criteria. Engaging in peer assessment fosters deeper understanding, as students must carefully analyze and provide constructive feedback to their peers. Project assessment. Project offer opportunity for in-depth explorations of topics and showcase the ability of synthesis information, apply skills, and produce creative outputs. These extend these extended assignments often involve research, problem solving, collaboration, and presentation of findings, fostering independent learning and time management skills. Ulangan harian or daily assessments. Regular formative assessments, such as quizzes, discussions, or assignments, provide ongoing feedback to students and teachers, allowing for timely adjustment to instruction and support. This continuous monitoring of progress ensures that no student falls behind and that learning gaps are addressed quickly. The fifth, midterm or final examinations. These summative assessments, typically administered at the midpoint and end of semesters, measure overall achievement and understanding of key concepts covered within a course of grade level. The sixth, ujian tingkat kompetensi or competence level examinations. This assessment focuses on evaluating mastery of specific skills or competencies, ensuring that students have attained proficiency in essential areas before processing to more advanced level. The seventh, ujian mutu tingkat kompetensi or quality level examinations. These assessments evaluate the depth and quality of student performance at different competency levels, providing a more nuanced understanding of their strengths and areas for improvement. The eighth, school examinations. These assessments are developed and administered by individual schools to align with their specific curriculum and goals, allowing for a tailored evaluation of student learning within their unique context. The ninth, National Examination (SUMTK). This standardized assessment provides a benchmark for measuring student achievement against national standards, ensuring consistency and equity across different regions and schools.
Six, principle in assessment. Objective. Assessment should be free from bias and measure what they are intended to measure. This means using clear criteria, standardized procedure, and avoiding personal opinion or subjective interpretation. Comprehensive. Assessment should cover all relevant aspects of learning, including knowledge, skills, and attitudes. This ensures a well-rounded understanding of student achievement and avoid focusing on just one narrow area. Economical. Assessment should be efficient and cost-effective, using resources wisely. This means choosing appropriate methods that yield valuable information without being overly time-consuming or expensive. Transfer. The criteria and procedure for assignment should be clear and understandable to all stakeholders, including students, teachers, parents, and administrators. This promotes trust and fairness in the assignment process. Accountable. There should be clear accountability for the quality and fairness of assignment. This means having established procedure for development, administration, and scoring, as well as most times for addressing concern or error. And then educative assessment should provide feedback that helps students learn and improve. This means not just giving grades or scores, but offering constructive feedback that identifies strengths and weaknesses and guides further learning. 7. Approach in assessment. Here are some of approaches used in the 2013 curriculum. Criteria Reference Assessment or CRA. This is compare students from per- performance against predefined criteria or learning objectives rather than against the performance of another student. This is ensure a focus on mastery and individual progress. Minimum criteria of graduate or NCG. This defines the essential knowledge, skill, and attitude expected of students at the end of a program or level. Assessment ensures students meet these minimum standards. Characteristics of study or competency descriptors. Study outlines specific skill and knowledge. Students should demonstrate within each competency area. Assessment tasks should align with these descriptors for across evaluation sources. This is emphasizes the variety of information sources used for assessment, including tests, observation, project portfolios, self-assessment, and peer reviews. A disparate approach gives a more complete picture of student achieve. Characteristics of learners. Effective assessment considers individual learning style, strengths, and weakness. Using varied methods caters to diverse learner and avoid bias. Next, holistic approach. This evaluates all aspects of learning, including knowledge, skill, attitude, and values, providing a comprehensive understanding of student development beyond just academic scores. Continuous assessment. Ongoing evaluation throughout the learning process allows for timely feedback, adjustment to instruction, and identification of area needed improvement. Formative assessment focus on informing and improving learning. This provides feedback during the learning process to guide students toward achieve learning objectives. Summative assessment. This evaluates learning outcomes at the end of a unit, course, or program, typically through formal exam or project. It provides a measure of overall achievement. Authentic assessment. These assessments gain ability in real-world context, encouraging them to apply knowledge and skill to solve problems and create meaningful output. Interplay and application. These approaches are not mutually exclusive and can be combined effectively depending on the learning objective and context. For example, criteria reference assignment can be used within a continuous assignment framework, incorporating both formative and summative elements. Authentic tasks can be designed based on characteristics of study and consider individual learning needs. A. Scope of assessment. Dimen- Dimension of assessment. Knowledge. Knowledge measure understanding of faith, concept, and principle. This can be assessed through written text, oral text, observation, and assessment. Skill. Skill evaluates the ability to apply knowledge and perform tasks effectively. This can be assessment through oral tasks, observation, practice test, project, and portfolio. And then attitude. Attitude determines failure, belief, and disposition toward learning and various subjects. This can be assessment through observation, self-evaluation, peer assessment, journal entry, and project. Two, variety of assessment tools. Written test, traditional pen and paper assessment, evaluating knowledge, recall, and comprehension. Oral test, assessing communication skills, critical thinking, and knowledge application through spoken response. Observation, evaluating student behavior, engagement, and participant in learning activities. Self-evaluation, encouraging students to reflect on their own learning and identify areas for improvement. Peer assessment, fostering collaboration and critical thinking by helping students evaluate each other's work. Journal, capturing individuals throughout process, reflection, progress, over time. Assessment, evaluating specific skill and knowledge application through task and exercise. Practice tech, providing opportunities for students to prepare for formal assessment and identify areas needing refinement. Project, assessing in-depth knowledge, research skills, creativity, and problem-solving through extended tasks. Portfolio, showcasing a collection of student work over time, demonstrating progress and diverse skills. 9. Technique and instrument in assessment. Sebentar. 9. Technique and instrument in assessing attitude. First, observation. Train over real time in insight into student behavior, engagement, and interaction in various learning situations. Consideration requires careful training and consistency among observers to minimize subjectivity and bias. Self-evaluation, strength, encourage student reflection, metacognition, and identification of individual strength and weakness in terms of attitude. Consideration may require prompting and scaffolding to ensure students engage meaningfully in self-assessment. Field assessment, strength, promote collaboration, critical thinking, and understanding of diverse perspectives on attitude. Consi- Consideration require coding criteria and gua- guidelines for peer assessment to ensure fairness and accuracy. Journal 3 provides a platform for personal reflection, documentation, change in attitude, and motivation over time. Consideration require regular prompts and guidance to maintain consistency and quality of entire. Nalaksana uses and the last conclusion. The assessment framework within the curriculum 2023 is designed to be comprehensive, focusing on the holistic development of students in terms of knowledge, skill, and attitude. The definition of education with this framework emphasizes the conscious and trained effort to nurture student potential in various aspects, going beyond mere knowledge acquisition to include spiritual and religious development, self-discipline, personal responsibility, intelligence, and achievement, noble character, and essential skills. In essence, the curriculum 2030 assessment framework is designed to be dynamic, inclusive, and focused on preparing students not only academical but also for the complex shift of the real world fostering a well and capable generation. Okay, I think that is all our presentation for our mistakes. We are saying sorry and for your good attention. Thank you.